much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
All right.
You know, look at the stars, ex-fighters, ex-champions ringside. That's what the...
High hopes for this battle between these two athletes.
What the fuck? Yeah.
The left hook
I was
can't
small
miss.
last time. Now you can be small.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally, they're about to go at it in the ring.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Punch, counter punch. How about that time counter shot? And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up.
Damn, they might have bounced up.
Coming. He threw a punch and just got countered.
Now he's just throwing body shots.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's a counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. These punches coming from every angle. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Exchange punches. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Didn't land that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter shot. In that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And there's the bell to start round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Missing with the hook. Good counter punch. That hook was off target. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement with left to right, box forward, box backward. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Parries away the left uppercut. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
What the
Well
fuck?
done with that counter shot.
The fuck was that?
It all comes down to what you can do on the inside.
You have got long arms and you're the bigger fighter. You've got to keep them out there because you're not going to fight up close and personal. Very, very good fighters can do that. Very, very good big fighters can do that. But use the jab, use the reach, and use the end of shot power.
The perfect counter lands. Straight right just misses. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. The straight right just misses. That counter punch caught him clean. Lomachenko in trouble. In that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Counter shot. Nice counter. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. His stamina is off the charts. Those counter punches have to hurt. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Perfect counter shot. That counter shot lands. The only fear you have with this lightweight is, has he punched himself out? There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are.
Come fight me, Lewis. I'm not going to be your counter partner. You feel me? I already know
He
your
scores
counter.
with the counter.
Wait, maybe I'm bounty shots.
Catch and shoot. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight.
You can come get me, son.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Do you believe what we're seeing? Beautiful counter shot. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard.
Oh, you're lucky that I didn't catch you.
They both want the knockout. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Good counter punching. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
I ain't worried about losing that.
Robinson in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecard. Here's the bell for round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter punch. Punch, counter punch. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Is he going to punch himself out, though? There's counter punching.
Why am I getting stuck on your fucking feet, bro?
Both men step back for just a moment.
Why are you pushing up against me if you ain't about to do shit?
How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Beautiful counter punch.
Now we're
I'd like to see
boxing.
more jabs.
Come on, what are you doing? Really?
And that hook misses. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
You goofy.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Stamina is always an issue. On to the 5th we go. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep
Bitch.
this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible.
Whoa, Johnny!
Oh.
Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Straight right just misses. Got out of the way of that right hook. Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
beautiful counter punch. Missing with that right hook. The stamina is off the charts. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Incredible work rate. Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Now you start.
Come on, this is a good one. This is a good match. This is a good match.
Really seemed to exhaust himself last round.
I need to win
Let's
this
see
one
what they
now.
have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, slept right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
You're off your foot right now. I hate us going in damn circles and trying to back up off of you.
Here we go with these two lightning quick
oh my
lightweights.
What can they change? Can they
Like, why am I getting
stand
stuck
and they
to you
have
right now?
to
Like,
knock
I'm not
them
trying to
out
go
early?
to you.
What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax.
This pisses me
Because
off,
you know what
crap.
you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
I need to cool my head, bro. I'm getting pissed off this one of the game.
Well, this won't sit well with their opponent.
Come get me, brother.
Not sure if I'd be taunting right now. Apparently hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. He wants to rub it in. He threw a punch and just got countered. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch out, but thought there might be more action here.
Come on, bro.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round.
You ain't doing nothing, playing all that defense.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Well done with
And I
that
just
counter
fucking
shot.
think
Very
too much
close
right there.
round with 10 seconds to go.
Can I get off your damn foot again? Thank you.
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. We'll see how much in...
You see that scorecard, bro?
And there's the bell for round 7.
Yeah, I won
Was
the
1
last 2
minute
rounds. I
enough
knew that.
time
I
for
won
them
the
to
last
recover
3.
after what we
Tied,
saw
okay.
last round?
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in 1. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hop.
Whoa, did you
Oh,
see that? Give me just
I
a
was fucking
second here,
protecting
Johnny.
my body and
Oh,
fucking leaned into that.
It's over. This fight is done.
It's over.
One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
What?
See that again.
What? What? No. What?
Ladies and gentlemen, a
Bro,
knockout
that
victory, one of
is
the biggest surprises of the year.
bullshit.
There's no